Hi guys, welcome back to next episode of SamDjanShow. Then to my why the PS Vita failed this game. Welcome back to next episode of SamDjanShow. Talk about pop culture and talk about why the PS Vita failed. But don't get to subscribe and notification bell on. So this is the third video of the Wise video game, because the final one we just did Wii U, we did Xbox One. Then PS Vita. Now PS Vita was kind of jarring. Now before I do this, don't forget to subscribe, notification bell on. So the PS Vita was kind of jarring. I feel like the PS Vita had potential. I never owned a PS Vita. My brother owned one. I think my friend owned one. Now PSP, the only one I had was PSP Go years back. Now I'll give you 5 reasons why the PS Vita. I think it was the poor marketing. The Vita's marketing efforts were not as strong as they could have been, failing to effectively communicate its unique values and features and value proposition. The timing of the Vita's release, coinciding with the rise of smartphones and the PSP S4, made it difficult to gain significant traction in the market. The PS Vita failed due to a combination of factors, and so I'm going to go through all of them. Now, I think the problem was the marketing. I think the PS Vita came until 2012. I remember my brother had it for Christmas. I feel like it was just the marketing. I feel like this could have been the next big thing, but obviously this was it with the PSP. We had, I think, 3 PSPs before this. Then we had the E1000, then we had the PSP Go, which didn't have games. And the problem was the marketing. Now, the next one is lack of strong first-party support. While the Vita had some strong titles, it lacks consistent support from Sony's first-party studios. Many of us opted to focus on the PS4, leaving the Vita with a small and less diverse library of games. My PS Vita, when it came to games, it obviously had the small cartridges like the plays. It's not really like Nintendo, it's kind of like the Switch. And it was ahead of its time. I think it had potential. Like, go on internet, it was touchscreen, it had everything, like, kind of like a phone. Now let's go on to another reason why I think pretty much killed it. Competition from smartphones and Nintendo 3DS. The rise of smartphones with powerful gaming capabilities offered a cheaper and more accessible alternative for the on-the-go gaming. The Nintendo 3DS, while less powerful, had a more robust library of gaming and a lower price point, making a more appealing option. Yeah, I think the rise of smartphones. I think the 3DS. I own the 3DS. Everyone knew the 3DS lasted, I think, 10 years because it was just that good. And then, yeah, it wasn't as powerful. I feel like the games are better. The ability to play games on 3D glasses, I think, it's pretty much killed the PS. And phones were pretty much cheaper. Smartphones, rise of smartphones, and also another factor. Sony's focus on the PS4. Sony prioritized development and marketing of the PS4, diverting resources and attention away from the Vita. This led to a perception that the Vita was a secondary platform, further impacting the success. I think the reason why the PS Vita came out in 2011, and then the PlayStation 4 came out in 2013. And yeah, I did have the 2013, and I feel like if you had this, there was no point getting a PS Vita because you could play all the games. And I think the other one that pretty much killed it was the memory cards. The Vita's high price point at launch, coupled with the expensive proprietary memory cards, made it a less attractive option compared to competitors, according to gaming publications. The cost of memory cards, especially larger capability, was a significant barrier to entry for many consumers. I thought the memory cards were expensive. And as for the PS Vita, I thought it had potential. You could play games, you had internet, it was touchscreen. I think now you can just get smartphones, you can play games. And I feel like if you want a better version of this, you can get a PlayStation Portal, which I think you need a PlayStation 5 to play, or you can just get Nintendo Switch. You get Nintendo Switch, the original, you can get an OLED, or you can get the new Nintendo Switch 2, which I had the original, but I think the Switch just does it better. You can play games much better than this. I feel like this pretty much works so the Switch could run. So that's pretty much it. So this is it with the consoles that failed. So guys, so much for that video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.